Hi folks, I'm here with the citrus that I picked in the Botanic Garden of Córdoba. I'm sitting here in an olive grove, and in the background you can see the Sierra Nevada, the snow tops up there. So today I'm going to try these varieties that I've picked. I'm going to do this in order. At first, on the left side, we have the grapefruit marsh seedless. The second fruit is the orange Washington navel. The third one from the left is orange Valencia late. And the fourth is the orange Salutiana. The fifth one is orange Newhall. And the sixth one is Citrus macrophylla, a species. So let's try them. The first one is the marsh seedless. It does have quite pale flesh, slightly yellow, as is typical for a lot of grapefruits. It is juicy, slightly bitter, not too much for grapefruit, but the typical grapefruit flavor. I will turn down the brightness a bit for you. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, I would say it is quite a decent grapefruit. So next we have the Washington navel here. Some dark orange flesh, quite a thick rind. It does look somewhat juicy. Yeah, it is very sweet. It does have a mild but still very noticeable orange flavor. Definitely a good variety. The next is Valencia late, a small orange with a much thinner rind. The flesh is slightly more pale yellow than the other one, or paler orange. It's probably still too, yeah, that's better to see. So let's try it. Yeah, this one is sour. I believe it was also ripe. They all fell down from the tree, but it still has some sweetness. And the Washington navel had maybe 2 or 3 out of 10 in sourness. This one has probably 7, and the sweetness is maybe 3. And the Washington navel, it is maybe a 7 or 8. Let's try the next one, Salutiana. Yeah, this one is quite big, also thicker rind. The flesh is more yellow than orange. Let's try it. That's also a decent variety for eating fresh. Not quite as sweet as the Washington navel. A bit more sourness than it, but still quite balanced. Maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10 in sourness and a 6 out of 10 on sweetness. It has some seeds, but not too many. Yeah, focus now. Yep, that's possible to see. It is orange, quite juicy, thinner rind than the Washington navel and the Salutiana, not as thin as in Valencia late. Yeah, it's quite sweet, maybe even a bit sweeter than the Washington navel, or at least on par. Almost no sourness for an orange at least. Maybe 2 out of 10 in sourness and 7.5 out of 10 in sweetness. So let's try Citrus macrophylla. The literature say it is not really edible. I am not sure. Maybe they use the leaves. It's related to the kaffir lime, or at least in the same group. Or they use the rind. So let's try it anyways. Yeah, that's very sour. It's definitely a 10 out of 10 on sourness, or at least 9.5 out of 10. It is at least as sour as a normal citron. Yeah, maybe even more sour. It has some seeds. We did say on it that it has bitterness. I don't recognize bitterness, but very sour, not very sweet. Maybe a 1 out of 10 on sweetness. I believe you could only enjoy this if you eat Miracle Berry before it. Okay, see you in the next one.